Testing. 1, 2, 3. Just give me a second. Just see if I'm live. Okay, you know what? I think I'm live. Okay, I'm live. Okay. Alright, hello. This is You Got Cold Yoga. Welcome to my channel. Okay. Yeah, I want to discuss my history on VR, how I found out VR. It all started in 2018. I started in 2018. I just, out of blue, I just decided to say, hey, let's buy PSVR at my local Best Buy. So yeah, I bought it, and as I was taking it home, I was saying to myself, this is a joke. This can't really work, this VR thing. So when I took it back home, I set it up and I tried it on. It blew my mind. I was like, what is this? It was incredible. It was like a new way of like seeing things because you're inside the game. When I first started VR, I thought, oh, VR is like you see a TV in your face, and when you turn, it just moves like on a track, but it's not. It's actually, you see like 360, like your head's independent. Okay, well, anyways, yeah, I was blown away by it. At the time, they had a lot of demos on the PSVR 1, so I was just playing the demos, and I was like, I was just amazed at it. Even though it was kind of blurry, it was enough. The 3D-ness was enough to, suck you in. I wouldn't even play the games. I would just like walk around, try and get out of bounds. I was trying to get as much trouble as I can, trying to see how far I could push it. Or it's just interesting to look at things. Or like looking over a cliff or over a building. Like in the Spider-Man VR experience. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, so I found VR in 2018, but then I was playing like the Sony games, like Detroit Become Human, God of War, and that took me out of VR, you know. But as I was playing the games, the flat games, the normal games, it seemed to be getting boring. Just like it seemed like a slogfest. So in 2019, I think, or 2020, I heard about the Valve Index and about the Half-Life Alyx. I never played the Half-Life Alyx before because I never had a PC. And when the Valve Index was introduced, I kind of got excited and I bought a PC. And yeah, that's how I got into the Valve Index. Okay. Okay, so right now I got in my Valve Index and a brand new one because my old one was falling apart. I also have a PSVR 2. I was really excited to get this as well. Okay, well, yeah, you can look at it. By where I see it, it's slimmer. It's more narrower on the Valve Index than the PSVR 2. On camera, it doesn't look like it, but yeah, trust me, it is. I don't know how to quite show it, but yeah, I think you can see it. It's more circular, and the Valve Index is more like ovalish. Yeah. Also, the PSVR 2 is taller. It's actually taller than the Valve Index. How much taller? It's very hard to say. It's just a little bit. So, yeah. Yeah. The Valve Index, it wins on the way it looks and I don't know how to say it. The premium quality. This is very premium. You may not look it on the camera, but it is very premium looking. It is very premium. This looks as close to the Ready Player One, as you can see. Yeah, the PSVR 2, what I don't like for me is over here, since it has a motor for rumbling, it doesn't feel too good. It's kind of hardness. It's like kind of wire in here that when I tighten on this thing, it leaves an imprint on my forehead. Also, the PSVR 2, it's really no support at the back. I know you gotta put it up this way. It has support, but it just slowly gets off, due to my head shape. For others, it's not a problem. For me, it is a problem. This is how far it can go, how far it can stretch it. Yeah. Compared to this, if you can see, the back part, it's longer, it's more slanted downward, it cups more. It's about like, I think, about almost 4 inches, less than like 3.5 inches. If you compare it to here, I think you can tell. It's almost twice. The back support is almost twice. It's hard to show on the camera. Let's see. Yeah. The knob on the PSVR 2 is to press, is to move it back. On the valve index, it's to telescope. I guess the same thing, right? Yeah. You can telescope up to a certain point, and then you got a bigger head. I guess you can stretch it out. Okay. Yeah, I think. Let's see. Let's look at the size. And the visor. Okay, the visor is actually longer. No. Well, at the back, where it meets the joint, it's like the temple. It's thinner, but outwardly it's wider. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, it's hard to show it. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. I like to have both. It's good to have both, really. Like PlayStation and Xbox. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I just tried this out yesterday. I tried it on. Actually, yeah, I did a reaction video on a movie. Yeah, I'm gonna release it later tonight, so you can see it. Yeah, I was stunned by the clarity. It's like having a new VR experience again, because my old valve index, when it was breaking down, like for 2 months, 2-3 months, it had a shimmering effect on the screen, and it would black out, and it would just yeah, it was a big mess. Yeah, I really enjoyed the valve index. Putting this on yesterday, it felt like a whole new VR experience. So yeah, I would say I don't know. For me in 2023, it's still good. This headset is still very good. Now a lot of people did like G2 or the Oculus Quest. Okay. My main problem with VR is a lot of headsets that have things that I don't like. Like the G2 don't have the valve index controllers. I mean, there's a workaround again, but when it comes standard, the controls I heard is not good. And also the FOV is small. Now a lot of people say resolution is important, and yeah, it's true. But for me, it's the FOV. Because when you're seeing a smaller FOV, like the original Quest, it's really tiny. When I first got the Quest 1, I didn't like it. I just returned it at Best Buy. I couldn't accept it. Because my PSVR 1, it was a little bit bigger. And yeah, so I made the jump to Valve Index, and yeah, it was okay. Now people have issue with the glare, the God rays. Yes, the God rays was it. It's pretty bad. When I first put it on, I was really upset with the glare. But then I put on the game called Boneworks, and then once I tried Knuckles, it made me forget about the glare. The glare only happens in certain moments, like a stark contrast between letters, dark and letters. Yeah. Okay. Well. Yeah. I think I don't really have anything more to say. I just want to talk about my final thoughts on the Valve Index, my new replacement, and I'm fully satisfied. I'm fully satisfied with it. Yeah, fully satisfied. The only issue I have is like the lenses. They get very like dusty, but it's not an issue. I mean, I could take it out, but I don't think it'll look good without it. It just looks very plain. It looks better with the attached lens. Okay. Yeah, so I think that's it. That's my final thoughts on it. Yeah, I'm super happy with getting a replacement. At first I was holding out. Maybe getting another headset, but like I said, all the other headsets, they have trade-offs, like the Pimax Crystal. Yes, it has superb resolution, but it's huge. It's probably like this much bigger, I think. Yeah. I saw a video on who's that? Adam Savage Tested, and this guy, he did the testing of Pimax Crystal. He said he loved it, but his set was so heavy. So that is I'm not gonna do that. That's a bad trade-off. The G2 FOV, no. And also I need another app to run it. So this is Steam native. I don't need another app to run it. It's just plug and play. Just like the Sony's PSVR 2. Okay, the issue I have with Sony is the mirror, or the what do you call it? The screen door effect. I can't escape it on this. I can't escape it. I don't know. I can tell the picture is really clear, but the lens looks like it's muddy or something. It's kind of unacceptable, for this. Valve Index, I think there is screen door effect, but I don't notice it because it's more. I have a powerful PC now. Not as powerful as 4090, but it's a 3080, and it's very bright. Sometimes I have to lower the brightness, and Also, comparison to the OLED from here to here, it's very minimal. I do notice more gray here, and it's slightly more darker, but it's not that much of a difference. I mean, there is a difference, but it's not a breaking point. Okay, yeah, I think that's it. If anyone has any questions or anything, But, my final thought is this is incredible. The Valve Index kit is incredible. Sure, there's other headsets like the Varho Aero, but that costs a lot of money. Right now, they used to be $2,500. They slashed it now to $1,000. But I heard the vertical view is not as good. This vertical view is incredible. Vertical view is up top, high. When you look up and you don't see the blackness. Yeah, that is incredible. When I first tried this, 2018, I was looking up to see where it meets the blackness up top, and then I fell backwards. I couldn't find it on this one. So this is very good. Okay, I don't want to ramble on. I want to play some games. So okay, all right. I hope you enjoyed this video. Okay. Give this video a like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. I appreciate it. I'm trying to grow my channel to 200 subscribers. Okay. Alright guys. I'll see you next one. And I don't know where to play the PSVR 2 or the Valve Index. Alright guys. Alright, be well. Take care.